global attention really focused in on Black Lives Matter and this whole issue of diversity and inclusion. And although every country maybe approaches it a little bit differently, there are different groups that have historically not been included that need to be included. I think everywhere we're seeing the same conversations. And I think everywhere around the world, we're recognizing that we have to do a better job of having diverse and inclusive workplaces. So in the mobility community in particular, I think this conversation has to happen and is happening at two levels. One is are the assignees that we're sending on assignment, is that a diverse population? And how do what are the policies that have to be in place to make sure that it's a successful assignment? And what makes a successful assignment may differ, obviously, depending on kind of your background and your needs, everything from gender to family relationships to ethnicity, and depending on where you're going into. So certainly that's been a big issue. And this has been an issue for a long time. I mean, one of the issues that I first started working on when back in 1996, when I took the job with the American Council on International Personnel, was immigration rights for same-sex partners. And at the time, we were only looking at kind of married partners. And then it expanded to, both unmarried, whether same-sex, different sex, and then immigration benefits for same-sex families. So these issues have been around for a long time. I just think that there's a greater awareness than there's been in the past. So we're looking at it from the assignee level. But I think the other thing that we have to really do as a community is look at it from kind of within our community of global mobility professionals. So our global mobility teams, our suppliers teams, and and frankly, as an association, we're looking at this with our upcoming conference and with our board recruitment. So tomorrow we'll launch a call for nominations for new board members. The board has adopted a diversity statement. We're seeking to recruit a board that represents our industry in all of its facets. So geographic, industry verticals, and then all of the demographic factors we're trying, as well as experiences, right? Because part of that diversity is thought diversity. And then we're also seeking to have that same sort of inclusivity at our conference with our speakers. Not easy to achieve, right? Because a lot of the voices and experts in our field, they are who they are, and we need to build that pipeline. So I think the question is how do you build that pipeline, bring in new voices, but then also, continue to benefit from the voices that and the expertise that's already there.